Have you ever thought about what it means to know God? You hear people talking all the time about what it means to know God. That God knows us. It's true. In the Bible, there are two, in life too, there are two definitions or ways to know something or to know someone. To know by fact. Fact is, if I fall down, it's going to hurt. Gravity's not my friend. That's a fact. 2 + 2 is 4. That's a fact. So that's to know by fact. And then there's to know by experience. How do you know someone loves you? You experience their love by how they treat you, how they help you, how they minister to you in some form. Maybe they're good at giving gifts, maybe they're good at encouraging you. To know God. What does it mean to know God? What does it mean that God knows us? What difference does it make if God knows us? To know God is the experience part, not the fact part. The fact is God does love us, but how do we know that? Well, if you got out of bed this morning, you experienced God's love. If you have breath in your lungs, you experience God's love. Maybe the fact that we have a pandemic is evidence of God's love. Maybe. How in the world could that be possible? Well, maybe God loves us so much that He doesn't want us to continue our life as we've been living. Separated from Him, nodding to Him occasionally, a few bucks in the plate if we go to church at all. We've been so busy chasing our idols, making sure the bills are paid. I'm guilty. Making sure the 401k is filled up. And God says, hey, there's more to life than just what you're pursuing. There's more to life than just what you are giving a nod to. That what you're giving your passions to, I should say. Maybe God is saying, I want you to experience something more than you've ever experienced. And I can't get your attention while you're focused on everything around you, doing your thing, paying your bills, taking your kids to every sporting event that they have a desire to be a part of. Nothing wrong with those things. The Bible also says, be holy, for I am holy. God said that. Walk in a way worthy of the calling to which you've been called. What is that way? To walk in holiness, the fear of the Lord. Judging your own life, your own actions, your own thoughts, in comparison to what God says in His Word. And God says, I love you too much for you to go on the way you are. I need for you to really set your path on seeking me. Because there's more in me than you'll ever imagine. And you'll never imagine it if you keep keeping me at a social distance. So I'm going to flip this on its head. And I'm going to let you social distance from each other for a while. I want you to know I love you too much to leave you where you are. I want you to know that I am everything. I am the reason you got up this morning. The psalmist said, I look to the hills, where does my help come from? No, it's not from the hills. It's not from a 401k. It's not from just from the doctors and the scientists who are looking for a vaccine and a little bit of help. My help comes from the Lord, the maker of those hills, the maker of heaven, the maker of earth, the one who put the oxygen in your lungs and the one who allows it to be taken out. The sun will not harm you by day, the moon will not harm you by night. I protect you. I provide for you. I need for you to lean into me for a while and get your mind off of these other things for a while. Get up a half hour early and spend more time with God. Open yourself to Him. Listen to what He has to say. Proverbs 3 says, trust. That means throw all of your weight on Him. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, with everything about you. And I like to say, and don't lean on your own misunderstanding. But in all your ways, all of your ways, in everything you do, acknowledge God. Don't just nod to Him. Give Him praise, give Him glory, give Him worship. And He will direct your steps. He will make the path straight. Doesn't say the path will always be easy. He'll make it straight. He'll help us get through the very difficult times, the strenuous times. Rest, trust, surrender. Walk in a way worthy of the calling to which you've been called. Be holy, for I am holy. Evaluate your life. Ask God, is there anything in my life that is distracting me from you, from who you are, from what you're doing, from how you're working, from what you want in my life? And then listen, watch, read the Word. It's worth a shot. It's worth a shot.